things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one into the hands of Atwell. They get 18 on the pitching catch. First down, L.A.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Working across the field, the Tua has it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
26 more yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. To the air again, Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Stafford to throw it. That's going to be caught.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Cardinals' 5-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Third and 2.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Right, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action now. Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Man in motion, heading left. Now Murray on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Kyler Murray sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving to his right. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
That! Lady!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Big 20.
It's another run here for Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's a screen set up to Williams.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, they need 7. Again, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Murray from his own end zone. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. Pass complete there to Harrison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
The 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. This pass is caught by Greg Dortch. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. On the toss, they go with Benson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They put Wilson in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. That's caught. It's James Conner. And he will score! James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Now Ryland for the extra point. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Set. Hey, 50. 280. Hey, give me radar. Look at him.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's out wide to Williams.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, where he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
35-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on second and long.
Ready. Number 20.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
50. Ready.
Out of the gun, Stafford. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Set. And middle. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
Second down, it's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Liberty hot.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
40.
It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. An even 40 yards.
10 at the 27-yard line.
180. 11. What he hot?
Throwing again is Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To the air again. Stafford. To the outside. It's brought in by Adams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
50, blue 60.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Flush to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is caught. And the Rams going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here is 1st and goal.
Set. Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Stafford. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
Keeps the score Cardinals 19. Rams.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On play action, Murray. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll send a man in motion left. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Lake. And the Rams are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play,